Hey everyone, Drew from Mad Cat Mysteries here, and I bring you yet another Mars Anomalies video. Alright, when I first came across this one, I was beside myself because this is freaking weird. Have you ever heard of the possibility that there might be trees or other vegetation on Mars? Because some believe it might be possible, and here's why. This is our reddish-brown celestial neighbor we're all familiar with. But did you know that Mars doesn't always look like this? Like Earth, Mars has seasons due to its tilted axis, but unlike Earth, Mars has a highly elliptical orbit compared to Earth's nearly perfect circular orbit. So, for part of the Martian year, Mars is much further away from the Sun, and for part of the Martian year, Mars is much closer to the Sun. When Mars is closer to the Sun, ice begins to melt, and the surface temperature begins to increase. As this begins to happen, a curious thing can be observed. Parts of the planet begin to take on a greenish tint. Could this indicate vegetation coming back to life after the cold season? It should be noted that there are other explanations for this seasonal greenish tint, which I won't be covering in this video, but this phenomenon is still somewhat of a mystery. Now let's take a look at some images taken by the Mars Global Surveyor. These dark streaks, which look to some like Martian trees, are actually deposits of dark sand pushed to the surface as the result of dry ice sublimation. However, not all of the alleged trees of Mars can be explained away so easily. These images continue to elude explanation, and even some within the scientific community believe it just might be the smoking gun, possibly proving the existence of plant life on the red planet. Arthur C. Clarke, after viewing these images, addressed an audience of scientists at the Smithsonian Institute in 2001, where he likened the objects to banyan trees. Clarke was quoted as saying, "I've seen images on Mars which convince me Mars is teeming with life. I'm quite serious when I say I have had a pretty good look at these new Mars images. Some of them are actually moving and changing with the seasons, which does suggest at least vegetation." NASA claims the images depict nothing more than a bizarre defrosting process unique to Mars. There's a multitude of other anomalies on the Martian surface resembling vegetation of astonishing diversity. The photograph I leave you with today is one that particularly caught my eye. I guess what intrigues me the most about this NASA image is the fact that I have been completely unable to find any commentary about it whatsoever. What do you think this image is showing? Also, let me know what you think about the possibility of plant life on Mars. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It is greatly appreciated when you do that. If you would like to catch up and watch my last video, I'll put a link right there, and I'll put a link right here to some other video that I haven't figured out what to put there yet. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Boy, that sounded like Matthew Santoro.